That is the choice. This government should call a carbon tax election and let Canadians decide. And in the meantime, release the names.
Questions and comments? The honourable member for Saanich Gulf Islands.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I put the question to my honourable friend from Kamloops, Thompson, Cariboo. In his speech, I think he spoke in error in saying that to request that all opposition party leaders fulfill their obligations in applying for top secret security clearance has the implication that only one person then knows what potential foreign influence has affected currently sitting members of parliament. As someone who has top secret security clearance, I remain baffled that the leader of the official opposition has declined to apply for such. And I asked my honourable colleague for Kamloops, Thompson, Cariboo if he might want to reflect on what he said and correct the record of his own statements, because clearly a federal party opposition leader having top secret security clearance does not mean that only one person knows the top secret information. I'd also ask him to consider whether he really means that top secret information that's illegally shared under our federal legislation should be sent to all Canadians.
For Cariboo, Thompson, Cariboo.
Kamloops, Thompson, Cariboo. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thank my colleague for that question. I don't believe I actually spoke in error. The point I was trying to make is that the government is implying that only one member of the Conservative Party should see the names and then be muzzled. We as Conservatives won't be muzzled, and the member from Saanich Gulf Islands is talking about top secret information. The top secret information, Mr. Speaker, is how that information was derived. That's what we call evidence, obviously, right, Mr. Speaker? We're not talking about that. What we're saying is, if there are people who have been compromised in this House, compromised to such a degree that NSICOP has put this in a report, that our intelligence authorities have said there are issues, why is it that Canadians should be going to the ballot box without knowing whether the person they are putting an X beside may be compromised? That is a cloud that is over every single member of this House until those names are released. So with all due respect to my colleague from Saanich Gulf Islands, I won't retract a thing. I stand by what I said. There should be more than one member of the Conservative Party who gets those names, because every single Canadian should have those names before the next election. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Comments, and I will go to Zoom to the honourable member.